so much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you in particular to those who have driven from another country to be here today. I'm in Israel, and one of the amazing things about Israel, it's so different from Europe. You can't drive there really from too many other countries. So enjoy being here. We're here to talk about the association agreement between Europe and Israel. A very important agreement. And the point of association agreements are openness. Openness of trade, openness of markets, openness of people and ideas. Unfortunately, recent developments have gone in the opposite direction. And in particular, the development that goes by the innocuous name differentiation. And differentiation is an idea that says in all Europe's dealings, in all dealings of individual countries with Israel, they must differentiate, treat differently Eastern Jerusalem, the old city of Jerusalem, Judea and Samaria, and the go on from their dealings with Israel. But in fact, the policy is aptly called differentiation for a different reason, because it differentiates Europe's treatment of Israel from its treatment of all other countries. And I believe it is part of a series of policies and steps which, and I use these terms advisedly, seek to create a legal ghetto around Israel. What is a legal ghetto? A legal ghetto is a series of rules and policies that claim to be based on international law. That is to say, rules that apply across countries, rules that apply internationally, but in fact create a closed universe of special rules that apply only to Israel and are held in isolation from the general rules of that govern relations with the rest of the world. I'll give you a few examples of the bricks that make this ghetto. Take, for example, the interpretation of the very words of the association agreement. In the interpretation that has been adopted by the Commission, the agreement only applies to those parts of Israel that the Commission believes to be part of sovereign Israel. On the other hand, when confronted with the very same question about the application of the agreement with Morocco, whether it applies to Western Sahara, which the Commission and most of the world does not recognize, for better or worse, as part of Morocco, the Commission says, well, just because it says the territory of Morocco doesn't mean it has to be the sovereign territory of Morocco. That's a political question. Association agreements aren't about political questions, it's just about trade and customs. Adopting the opposite interpretation of the same language used in the agreement with Israel. Take, for example, the warning labels, the warning statements that European countries have issued about doing business with Israeli companies, with Jews in the old city of Jerusalem, in the West Bank, in the Golan Heights. It is now standard practice for countries to issue warnings saying, warning, doing business with Israel in these areas, you risk violating international humanitarian law. Danger, danger. What about statements about disputed areas, occupied areas, any other kind of situation anywhere else? Generally, there's no such thing. In the very few instances where countries have issued warnings or advisories about other areas, comparing them to the warnings about Israel demonstrates the existence of this ghetto. Take, for example, I use this example because it's one of the very few available, not because of my audience here. The Netherlands are one of the few countries to issue any kind of advisory about business in any other kind of disputed territory, in particular about Western Sahara. What does that advisory say? It says, we don't tell companies where to do business. Western Sahara, it's a political dispute. We don't tell companies whether to do business, and we can tell you it's not per se against international law to do business there, so be our guest, so to speak. The opposite of the advisories about business in territories administered by Israel, the same with the UK advisory about Western Sahara. And then, of course, labeling. There are some who say, no, labeling does not treat Israel differently. Europe does similar things with other countries. Show me another territory, another country that is forced to affix prejudicial labels to their products that include language saying not just where something was made, a geographic indication, but language like settlements, an indication of how or by whom something was made. There's no other such example. The European Court of Justice said that consumers have a right to ethical information about where a product was made in origin labeling. Sounds like a nice idea. Show me one other label that contains such information. Now, where, and I want to say, this issue should not, it's important to also say this has nothing to do with the Palestinian issue. This is not about relations with the Palestinians, it's not about a two-state solution, and it's not about Palestinian self-determination. How do we know that? Because all of these policies apply equally to Jewish communities in the Golan Heights, where there is no claim for a Palestinian state, where there is no discussion of a two-state solution, where the only question is Israeli democracy or Assad or ISIS, take your pick. And there's absolutely no Israeli government that will ever give the Golan Heights to Assad or any other Syrian regime. And thus, affixing these labels can accomplish nothing political. It is a pure restriction on trade, because no Israeli farmer, no Israeli business in the Golan Heights is going to affix the label now required, made in occupied Syrian territory Israeli settlements. It's not going to happen. So it is effectively a barrier to trade. Where do these ideas come from? Where do these ideas come from? Now here I'm going to leave you with some potential for practical action. Many of these ideas for these differentiation policies originate and are promoted by a very influential think tank, which engages in many wise and interesting and legitimate activities, but has an interesting blind spot when it comes to Israel, the European Council on Foreign Relations. It's a very influential think tank with very close ties to the Commission. And it has been instrumental in advancing this differentiation policy. One of its big activities now is a differentiation tracker, where they look at every single agreement of every European country with Israel and push to include territorial restrictions in those. They were instrumental in pushing labeling, other territorial restrictions. They argue that this is what international law requires. That if a territory is occupied, which by the way these territories aren't, but let's say they are, they're entitled to their view. If a territory is occupied, you can't do any business there. It's against international law, the rules of the world. This isn't about Israel. There's just these rules in the world, and we're applying them to Israel. They should be applied everywhere, of course. As revealed by research conducted by my think tank, the Kohelet Policy Forum, and reported yesterday in the Jerusalem Post, the European Council on Foreign Relations, which has a project pushing differentiation with just Israel, but supposedly based on international law, itself has major corporate donors that do business in the occupied territories. And by that I do not mean Judea and Samaria, I mean Western Sahara, I mean Northern Cyprus. They're receiving donations from companies that do business in occupied European territory of the European Union, occupied by Turkey. Now, I'm not saying they're wrong to take that money, because in fact there is no international law against doing business in occupied territories. There is no such international law. But this shows that this is worse than a double standard. They're promoting rules that they know to be false, that they do not hold themselves to, that they do not think twice about in the conduct of their dealings. This, I believe, fundamentally discredits their research. It shows a conflict of interest and something far more sinister than hypocrisy. They have thrown a dart at Israel and then painted the legal target circle around it. Now, corporations provide only a small part of this institution's funding. 80% of it, roughly, comes from European governments. The Dutch foreign ministry, very prominently, and European Commission, European Union, European Parliament institutions. I believe now it is time for the institutions that are stakeholders in the ECPR, with the extent of their conflict of interest, with the extent of their obvious misdealing in promoting standards that they do not themselves hold themselves to, call for this institution, this organization, which conducts many valid and legitimate research projects, to cease its differentiation project against Israel, because it can no longer be taken as a serious, pure research think tank activity. And I think this is something that member countries can call for. This is something parliamentarians can call for. It's something people can call on their foreign ministries to demand, because differentiation, again, should not be a policy of differentiating the treatment of Israel from the treatment of all other countries. Thank you so much.